What's good, YouTube? Back with another video, and I know it's been a while. It's been cold here in New York, so I haven't had the motivation to get out and do anything. I also been busy with work, but I'm back. I'm gonna try to upload more consistently and keep you guys posted on stuff that I'm doing. Whereas if I'm going to car meets or meetup events or whatever, I'm gonna leave my Instagram here so you can follow my Instagram, because that's probably the quickest way you can get in touch with me, the quickest way you can see what I'm up to or where I'm going to be. So just follow my Instagram, give your boy a follow, like and subscribe if you like the videos that I'm putting out, if you like the information I'm putting out. Even DM me if you want some information or you want me to shoot a video. I'm always down for that. I'm always down for ideas on what you guys need. I'm here to serve you guys. And yeah, just hit my DM, let me know, hey man, ask you some questions, and I'm always down for that. But you're here for a purpose. You're here to hear the 5 things I like about my Audi S4. So let's not waste no time. Let's get right into it. Okay, so first things first, the first thing I love about this car, right, is these Recaro leather seats. As you can see, the seats are just, they ain't that fake shit. This is real Recaro leather. It's real, very comfortable, very, it has a lot of settings. You can adjust, how you want to sit. You can adjust whether you want it back more, if you want it up more. You can adjust how high it is, how low it goes, and then you also can adjust the back support right here. You can adjust the back support. Whereas if your spine is designed a little bit, you have like a curved spine, you can fill in the gap and adjust the back support. And I think that's pretty cool. Also, you could, I think there's like an extra, you can adjust this part too right here. I think this part comes out and you can make it, I guess if you have like that gap behind your knee, I guess you can, I don't know how to do it, but oh yeah, you just click this right here and this part comes out and you can adjust it, I guess, for your, if you have that gap right there. I really don't know what it's for, but I think that's cool. I think it gives you options to make you feel comfortable. That's the main thing. This is a luxury car. I mean, it is a 2008, but it is a luxury car. So I feel like the design was great. I mean, I've went on 3 or 4 hour drives, and my back, I didn't get out the car, my back was hurting. I feel comfortable even with driving the stick, because buying a car like this, you gotta have a stick. But that's the first thing I would say is these seats are great. This car is about 2008, so it's about 11 years old. The leather is still decent, has a little regular wear and tear, but no rips. That's the biggest thing. No rips in the seats. 11 years. I've owned the car for 2 of the 11 years, well, 2.5 of the 11 years, and I'm happy with how the leather is. This is very, it's very good. No rips, no anything. When I clean them up, they still shine. So that's the front seats. You guys look at the back seats. I got a couple little junk in here, but don't worry about that. But even the back seats, I mean, I can tell from the previous owner, nobody really sat back here. I can tell, but I mean, even now, nobody really sits back here anyway. But the other thing I like about the seats is they're heated front and back. So that's very big. For 2008, heated front and back. There's cars right now coming out and you still can't get heated back seats. And it's 2019. So that says a lot. So seats would have to be the first thing I love about this car. But the second thing I'm going to have to say is these mirrors on the side, right? The S4s come with the aluminum around the side mirrors. And I like that look, but the other thing I like about it is, I don't know if this was a big thing in 2008 or is this, but I just like the fact that I can turn this knob right here. I don't know if you guys even know about this, because somebody told me about it. This knob right here that adjusts the mirror, if you turn it all the way, your mirrors fold in. See that? Your mirrors fold in. So when I park, I don't have to get out and push my mirrors in. I just turn this knob and my mirrors fold in. The other thing that I don't know if you guys even know about this, I didn't know about this either. When you have it in the middle is when when you're driving around, because you don't want to accidentally hit it to adjust your mirror. But if you put it to the right, if you go and click over to the right, and you go in reverse, this mirror over here on the right side will actually point down at the ground so you can pretty much see the curve. I didn't know about this, and randomly I just left the switch over there and the mirror went down, and I was like blown away by it. So I'll show you guys, see if I can get this on video. So I'm gonna go in reverse, and the mirror just goes down at the curve. And then once you go in neutral, or once you're done with it, if you start driving away or you park the car, you turn the car off, the mirror's gonna go back up. Or I can just manually turn the switch back and the mirror will go back up. I don't know about you guys, but that is a big feature to me. I didn't know that feature was even in this car. It's just one of those things that you're messing around with the car and you just figure it out. So that's one of the big things that I like about this car is the mirrors. The third thing is something that I also dislike about the car, which is the engine. The engine is something that I dislike and something that I love. The design of the engine with the timing chain, I feel like it could have been designed better, but it's still a V8. It sounds amazing and I love it. But just the design of it with the chains and how much it costs to, if you're watching this video, you have to know about the timing chains. That's the biggest things with this car is the design of the chains. It costs so much money to you have to take the engine out, and you have to replace some chain guides, and sometimes you got to replace tensioners. You got to do a lot. It's a lot of money, but you also got to do it right, because it's something you want to do one time. I've heard stories of guys ending up paying $6,000 or $7,000 to take that engine out, replace the timing chains and everything, the guides and whatever and whatnot, and put it back, and still have chain problems 10,000 miles later. It sucks. It's a lot of money to put out. You're not spending that much on a timing belt. I don't care what car you're driving, you're not spending that much changing the timing belt. But that's just the Audi design for this motor. And but the sound, I love the torque that it has. It has a lot of torque. You have to wait for power, because I'm used to turbo cars. My last car was a MK5 Jetta, so I'm used to turbo. So I'm used to a little lag. When I got to tune, I had a little lag. Upgraded turbos, whatever. You get a little lag. With this car, you don't get no lag. I hit the pedal, you back in your seat, and it's going. So I would have to say the third thing is the motor. I love the motor. Even with its flaws, I still love it. I still purchased this car. I did not care. The fourth thing that I would have to say that I love about this car, it isn't really stock, but I would have to say my air suspension. Now, I don't know, it didn't come like that, but I just like how it is with the air suspension now. And I feel like that's my favorite upgrade that I had on this car is the air suspension. And I'll let you guys see it. So right now I got it in an all down mode, so it's all the way down to the ground. You can see this. The tires are pretty much sitting tucked under. There's nothing getting under there. It's tucked under. It's all the way down to the ground, and it's probably my favorite mod to have on this car. It's also my favorite thing. I know it's a cheap one. I said it's the 5 things I like, but hey, my car is in stock, so it's something on my car, and it's something that I like. So it's probably my fourth thing my favorite mod that I love about this car is this air suspension. Living in New York, we deal with extreme heat and extreme cold year round. So we have a lot of potholes. Our roads are terrible, and adding air suspension was probably the best mod that I could have came up with, or the best mod I could have added to this car, because now I can go anywhere. I can be comfortable. It rides, if not as smooth as stock, but maybe a little bit smoother, because it takes less bumps. But that is my favorite mod. I can get around. I can go anywhere I want. I can, when I'm in areas where I know the roads are terrible, I can just raise it up. I don't got to worry about smacking my oil pan, because I used to ride on coilovers, man, and it was, if you live here, anybody lives in New York, you will go through a pair of coilovers quick fast. New York is bound to do that for you, It's not like Florida. Florida's got great roads. I wish we had roads like that, but with the cold and the You know, one day it's 60 degrees, like today it's 60 degrees. A couple days ago it was 35. You know, with the weather change, the roads are just messed up. And the fifth thing, right? I'm gonna go straight into this. This is my other favorite thing. I mean, I just love this car. I can't put it in order, but the fifth thing is how this car sounds. This car sounds amazing. Amazing. I get so many compliments on how the car sounds, on how the car is, and that's probably one of my favorite things, my favorite mod that I did. As you can see, it's idling right now, so you can just, you know, it's not a stock exhaust. Of course, I had to upgrade the exhaust. The exhaust that I picked was a fast intention exhaust catback, and then I mated it with excess power downpipes. I'll do another video on why I went with excess power. I mean, if you know this car, you know downpipes are, you know, people are selling downpipes for $1,200, man, for 2 pipes of metal, and you know, to me that's just extreme. But yes, the fifth thing I would have to say is how this car sounds. And like, subscribe, guys, and just be ready for the next video. I got a lot of stuff coming. I got new interior pieces coming. You know, I got a lot coming, guys. Just stay tuned. Just stay in tune. Hit that bell. Follow my IG. I'll catch you guys in the next one.